Now from Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is live and on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Arizona, right fielder, number 64.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
But we might be ice skating before we're through tonight. 39 degrees at first pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The 0-2 once more. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Colton Wong will stand in. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. And Blackmon will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Batting second.
In now, right Ian Desmond. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw gets him, 2 down. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Line toward the alley in left center. Tilson is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side. Here's Matt Adams now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Charlie Tilson. He's currently hitting just under .310 on the season. This is in the air out to left field. Blackmon is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So stepping in, Jake Lamb hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Gloved by Murphy. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Russ Hoskins. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Back-to-back changeups and fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with a third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now here it comes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gardner going back on it at the track. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Into the box now. Dejan hitting a little over .250 coming into action in this one. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Avila recovers, but the throw is not in time. Dejan reaches on the strikeout, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And that's in there for strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Here's Daniel Murphy now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Here's the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Ahmed has it. The tag, and he is out. Stepping up to the plate, Alex Avila. The average coming in just shy of 200. So maybe a hit or 2 in this ball game could push him at least over that dreaded mark. Pulled high in the air out to right field. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out. Stepping into the box, Nick Ahmed. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And there's out number 2. Now to the plate, Murray Kelly. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Murphy is there, and the into the box now, Tanner Roark. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Tanner Roark.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And there's your first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Ian Desmond. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to short. Ahmed fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Emilio Bonifacio. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Bonifacio.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. This one's down. It's the first hit for Arizona, and it's going to be for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. So striding in, Brett Gardner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colton Wong comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in for his second at bat, Matt Adams. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here. They'll whip this one. Standing in, Mike Moustakas.
Leading off the
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Mike.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Tilson is going to have room, howeskins, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out. Russ Hoskins will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Takes this the other way to right. Bonifacio is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kyle Schwarber. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tilson has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. Now batting, Charlie Tilson. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The left fielder, number 20.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Tilson.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Now batting, third baseman.
Jake Lamb standing in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and he's back in standing. He's set. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Murphy's got it. One there. On to first. A double play. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Avila.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Paul Dejan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop, Paul Dejan.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Just got a piece up the line, but it gets foul. Another 0-2 home. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Lamb has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Here's Daniel Murphy
second
now.
Baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Striding in once again, Nick Ahmed. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Ahmed.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Digging in to try it again. Murray Kelly comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Emilio Bonifacio is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Brett Gardner.
Ready once again, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a liner. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Well, they have not been able to pick up that changeup tonight. That has been a really good pitch for him. Very effective. He's used it at the right time. It's been his money pitch.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. A swing and a miss as he ready for another chance. Tanner Roark. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Pitcher, Tanner Roark.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
No problem here, one away. In now is Lorenzo Cain. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Desmond. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Third baseman, Mike.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Rolled slowly to first. Fielded cleanly, and he is out on the tag. Into the box now, Colton Wong. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th. Here's Matt Adams now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Matt Adams.
First offering on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at hhome plate.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back standing. A runner at first with no outs here. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting.
And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit weakly back to the mound. He's got it. A tag for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do. Ready for another shot now. Russ Hoskins. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Hoskins.
Hey now.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch. That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Shoots this one over to first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Stepping in, Paul Dejan. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Bonifacio has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Now to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Daniel.
Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first is Murphy taking the turn for second now. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Ready now, Tanner Roark. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Gerardo Parra will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 85, Gerardo Parra.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Gardner. He makes the play. A great catch on the run. Chris Russin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52.
Now in the box, Jake Lamb. No hits in 2 trips. To the plate for him in the ball game. Jed Jerko is going to be asked to get things going here as a leadoff. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 0-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Avila.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Dejan on the grass. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Nick Ahmed. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the pitch. Hit to first. Hoskins comes up with it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And he just misses with a curveball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Stepping in, Ian Desmond. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Randall Delgado takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Change defensively for the D-backs.
Nobody out, runner on
Now
first.
playing third base, number 3.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This change defensively for the Diamondbacks. Now playing second base.
High
Number
fly ball out to
29,
straightaway center.
Daniel
Gardner is there.
Robertson.
1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. The third
batting,
baseman, Mike Moustakas,
third
now.
baseman.
He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Your attention, please. Now
So they'll make a
pitching for
matchup
Arizona,
move here and bring on
number 70.
Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, look at Wong. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional. At the
First
plate,
baseman,
Russ
number 19.
Hoskins 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. And he misses with it 1-1. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And a dive, but he comes up empty. And this is big trouble now out in right center. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in, number 70.
Leading off for Arizona.
Brendan Rodgers is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth.
Number 5, Brendan Rodgers.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Desmond on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit out towards second. Robertson has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Digging in now,
Right
Emilio
fielder,
Bonifacio.
Emilio
He was a ground out
Bonifacio.
victim last time up. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Striding into the box,
Now
Brett
batting,
Gardner.
number 11,
No hits in
center
3
fielder,
tries so
Brett
far.
Gardner.
He's struck out once. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough for those lefties.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Back up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. The relay, and he's safe. Colton Wong will stand in. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Dejan into shallow center, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding in, Matt Adams. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Taken, called strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A little bouncer. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball three. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance. MLB Network comes to you live from the Mile High City and Coors Field. It's the home opener of this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Here's Emilio Bonifacio now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Right fielder, Emilio Bonifacio.
And we are underway tonight in Denver as the first pitch is looked at for ball one. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. No problem here. One away. Here's Brett Gardner now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Popped high in the air. Hoskins is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Colton Wong will stand in. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here it comes. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Kane ranging back. He makes the play. A great catch on the run. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Kane to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Lorenzo.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Ian Desmond comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bonifacio giving chase, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Matt Adams now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
First baseman, Matt Adams.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. The average on the year for him is just shy of .310 entering action in this one. And a base hit, the first one of the game so far for the Diamondbacks. Stepping up now, Jake Lamb. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Lifted the other way out to left center. Blackman is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. The relay throw on to first, a double play. Stepping into the box, Russ Hoskins. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Russ Hoskins.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But, hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Catcher, Kyle Schwarber.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Gardner over to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Paul Dejan. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Lays off 1-0. De La Rosa sets his sights. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Alex Avila. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Swing and a liner. And Avila's going to reach. He's got a base hit. Striding in, Nick Ahmed. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Line towards center field. There to take it now is Kane as he puts it away for the first out. Kane is right there, one down. The pitcher, Ruby De La Rosa, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a whiff at a good slider that time. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ruby De La Rosa is out number 2 here in the third inning. Now the 1-0 to Bonifacio. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Swinging a soft liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Avila rounds third and is digging for the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Striding in once again, Colton Wong. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Charlie Blackmon.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. The relay. Here's Daniel Murphy now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. That's in there. Base hit. The relay. And he is in there. So stepping in, Chad Bettis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that. Here's a ball popped up behind the plate for Avila. 1-0 count.
And he will make the play, and an important one it was, as those runners will have to hold now with one away.
The center fielder, number
In now
6,
is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 pitch. And that's through into left field for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. The relay, and he's safe. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ian Desmond looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can. This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause. Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Now a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate, and that'll go down as a very important out number 2. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. Second and third, 2 away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tilson is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance? Matt Adams. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Matt Adams.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth. Digging in to try it again, Charlie Tilson. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Towards second. One there.
He's out.
On to first, and they turn the double play. Stepping in, Jake Lamb comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Hit hard up the middle. Dejan up the middle. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Russ Hoskins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, Russ Hoskins.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bonifacio sprinting after it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Kyle Schwarber. He flew out in his last at-bat. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after him being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
And he is out on the tag. Ready now, Paul Dejan.
Paul Dejan.
De La Rosa sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. In the air to straightaway right. Bonifacio has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Settling in now, Alex Avila. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
The catcher, number 14, Alex Avila.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth. Now batting, Nick Ahmed. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ahmed.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blackman is under it. One out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now
standing In.
Pitcher, Ruby De La Rosa.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And there's ball 2 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. And here's a ball hit in the air. Murphy backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. On to first, and they... Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Left fielder, Charlie.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And boy, just get out of the way of that one. He'll be on base to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Stepping into the box, Daniel Murphy. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Murphy.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Chad Bettis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, the pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Under it is Wong, and there are 2 away now. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set, and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Liner towards second. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Ready once again, Ian Desmond trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Cain runs. This one's down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Emilio Bonifacio.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Cain is after it, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Brett Gardner. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Ready for another shot now, Colton Wong. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted and inside with good hard stuff.
There's one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Here's Matt Adams now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. Wow, that grounder caught him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And the third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Third baseman,
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Tilson has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
Number 19.
Ready once again, Russ
Hoskins.
Hoskins. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Hot shot on the ground is short. Ahmed has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Number 11.
Coming to the plate now, Paul Dejan. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Now at the plate, Charlie Tilson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The left fielder, number 22.
First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will get there. He's in at third as the tying run with a leadoff triple. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Lamb. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw goes over to third, and he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely. Riding in once again, Alex Avila. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for 1. On to first, a double play, but meanwhile the run is in that'll tie the ball game.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Ahmed. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Kane is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in, Charlie Blackmon. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Andrew Chafin. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Ahmed ranging into the outfield. 2 down. Ready for another chance? Chad Bettis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Sierra will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 34.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. No home runs as of yet, and 4 RBIs. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Stepping into the box, Lorenzo Cain. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. On the ground up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. Now in the box, Ian Desmond. 2 outs and 2 runners. Aboard here in the 7th inning. Silvino Bracho takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. And that's through into center field, base hit. Sierra rounds the corner and is headed home. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between seconds. Now at the plate, Silvino Bracho. And he's getting his first plate.
The pitcher, number 61. Silvino.
Brendan Rodgers will pinch hit here.
Arizona, number 5. Brendan Rodgers.
Brian Shaw has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Brian Shaw.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Smith is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Now here's the pitch. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Now here's the pitch. This is popped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Brett Gardner now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. The 1-0 delivery. Now it's 2-0. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Here's a drive out toward left center field. He's around first, heading for 2. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Gardner takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune from the stretch. On the ground to the right side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended. At the plate, Matt Adams. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Your attention, please. Now pitching
So
for
they'll
the
make a
Rockies,
matchup move here and bring on a
38.
southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, the first two pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. T.J. McFarland is on to pitch out of the bullpen.
Number 66.
Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas.
McFarland.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Standing in, Russ Hoskins. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. In there at the letters 0-1.
0-1.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Swing and a little blooper to center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Gardner. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now. The relay. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Michael Taylor.
For the Diamondbacks, number 4, Michael Taylor.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit toward the right side. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. Jake Lamb standing in now. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Jed Jerko will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Sun Hwan Oh takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This one's down to third. Moustakas has it. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Catcher, number 14.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go-ahead run at third with 1 away. So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well. Nick Ahmed is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Outside, 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back. Guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. John Ryan Murphy will be called upon here to hit with the game.
Ryan Murphy.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And a pivotal moment in this one. Tie ball game, bases loaded, but the possibility of an inning-ending double play does still exist here. Gloved by Murphy. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this... Number 70 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 70.
Ready now, Paul. Dejan.
Leading off the bottom of the ninth inning for the Rockies. The shortstop, Paul Dejan.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Wong is there. One away. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Gardner is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Here's Daniel Murphy now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Daniel Robertson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. This pitch is popped up. Adams is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Emilio Bonifacio. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. That's inside. 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, that's a good-looking curveball to hit right there. That ball's coming right into you. So maybe he's measuring him and looking for another one this pitch.
To 2-2 now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Brett Gardner will be next. Hit out towards second. Robertson has it. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Here's Brett Gardner now. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Into the box now, Colton Wong. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Kane. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Into the box now, Sun Hwan-oh. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Sun Hwan-oh.
Gerardo Parra is going to come in and pinch hit here, as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. Now he reaches out and tries to dump this one out to left, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double. Matt Andrees, a right-handed reliever. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Bonifacio on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Striding into the box, Ian Desmond. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass, as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Stepping in, Russ Hoskins, Archie Bradley.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 25. Archie.
Here's the first pitch.
Bradley.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Woo-hoo, did you see that swing? He threw it right by him. I tell you what, this is the alpha male battle. I wouldn't be surprised to see another fastball right here.
The 1-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
That is the third pitch right there. He has pounded him hard in.
Oh, and he's hit by the pitch. And this ball game is over. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies. 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 3 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 50,445. The Rockies thank you for joining us here tonight. And as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.